Very very good evening to all of you. My voice is audible. It's not getting.
Hello, Dr. Prajapati.
Yes, sir. My
How
voice
are
is
you?
audible, sir. Sir, I am fine, sir. I'm good,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Please wait for a few
Okay.
minutes. Anna,
Okay, sir.
it is going to start right now. Some people are joining, so we should wait for 5 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay, no issue. Are you able to join, share your presentation? Hello, Dr. Giriraj.
Yes, sir.
So, are you able to share your
Yes, sir.
presentation? Okay, you please set your presentation.
Sir, my slide is visible.
Yes, it is visible. Yeah, you make it full screen.
Okay, okay, sir. Now start. Then I have make a full screen.
Okay, okay, okay. Please. Suno. Good evening, everyone. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir. Very good evening, sir. Good evening.
Okay. Good evening to all. Today is third day of this ATAL FDP online presentation. There would be two sessions. That is session 5 and session 6. So session 6 will be taken by Dr. Giriraj Kumar Prajapati. He is a professor Mechatronics and Robotics Engineering Department at Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat, India. He would be taking a session today, but before, I would like to clarify some issues raised by participants. A number of participants are facing problem of attendance. So I would like to clarify that the attendance is automatic. It depends upon the login, your session, as well as the feedback submitted by you for all the sessions. So as we know, the attendance is also required, and the test marks is also compulsory. Yes, sir. Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
There was. You please keep muting all your participants are requested. Please mute yourself. Otherwise, the system is like that. If you 2-3 times unmute yourself unnecessarily, it will remove you from the session and it may block you also. So it is my humble request. Please don't touch the audio button because it disturbs not only you but also the other participants and the resource persons. If you want to ask anything, you can raise the hand, and at the appropriate time, you would be given a time to ask your query. So I was explaining the criteria of attendance. First, you have to log in into AICTE portal with the help of your participant's email ID and login. You keep login that portal as soon as the session is continuous. Second one, you open your email or Gmail from which you have registered the ATAL portal. You have given your login ID as your Gmail ID as login ID. So you keep opening and keep open all the time when you join through Google Meet, because if you are having 2-3 Gmails on your system and all are password saves, so it may take, Google Meet may take any one of them irrespective of your login ID which you have used for ATAL portal. So it is my humble request again that you please open ATAL portal, log in it with your login ID and password, open your email from which you have registered on ATAL portal, and keep it open till the session goes on. And then open the Google Meet link, then click. Otherwise, it may go to the other Gmail which you have, your default email. So you can switch over to your required Gmail with respect to the Google Meet on top right. If you face any issue, then you just please message our admins. Anyone admin you can message, and the query will be resolved. Otherwise, it is very difficult to answer all the phone calls from participants. We honor your dignity and we honor your presence in this FDP. We also want to resolve the issue. But if you are going to attend in a proper way, so you are keeping the record of your feedback form. Also, you also please record, take PDF print before submitting on the portal, so that you can send us that I have submitted this PDF form. Before submitting the feedback form, you please take the print after completion of all the parameters. So it would be a proof. No matter for day 1 and day 2, you have done anything, whatever record you have, please submit from your WhatsApp number. And some of the participants have not completed their profile. So please complete your profile, otherwise the certificate would be incomplete. The name would be there only, not only your college and designation, etc. would not be there. So please complete your profile. So all the best to all the participants. For any query, our team would assist you at any time. But please don't call. You please give us your WhatsApp message. You please be assured that your all the messages are being read, and every query would be answered. You can mail us, you can write us, you can WhatsApp us, but please don't call over phone, because we are busy all the times in preparing the next day session. So it would be better, and it is my humble request, please don't call, and don't call any one of our admin team. Please message them, because the group is only for admin, and you can't send the message, otherwise the required information are gone. So I again request, don't worry for your attendance. If you are having genuine case, the attendance would be imparted to you. We will respect the AICTE portal, and the coordinator and the co-coordinator, they are having the full power to request the AICTE, and on the basis of their request, they I think they would consider their request, and if you are having genuine case, then your query will be resolved. So thank you all of you, and sorry Dr. Giriraj Kumar Prajapati for waiting for a few minutes, because this was a genuine query and all the participants were waiting for this query to be answered. Okay, thank you, sir. And you are most welcome, and have a fruitful session and a knowledgeable session for our participants. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So first start my session. First, it gives me a pleasure to extend my heartfelt the gratitude at the AICTE at FDP. I would like to thanks to management of Satpura College of Engineering and Polytechnics, and Principal Dr. and Professor Ashok Gupta ji, and Director sir, and AICTE portals and provide to the wonderful platform to increase the academic knowledge sharing and collaboration too. Now my session will start the presentation of data automation and robotics in smart manufacturing in Industries 4.0. So first, I have sharing my slides. My slide is visible.
Yes, sir. It is
Okay.
visible.
So yes, sir. So
No, sir.
now so our session is Industries 4.0. That is will be my presentation is categorized in data automation, robotics in smart manufacturing, and the Industries 4.0. So I have all these 3 points in the collaborations in last, and we have discussed the case studies in Industries 4.0. So now that the first is the Industries 4.0. So now today is we all explore the how data automation and robotics are revolutionary modern manufacturing under the umbrella of Industries 4.0. So total my session is goal is that connect the technology concept with the real industrial examples and explain how to make the production smarter, faster, and more sustainable. So now the why need the Industries 4.0? So in terms of the Industries 4.0, integration of the physical manufacturing with the digital technologies. So that is the Industries 4.0 is a digital transformation driven by automation, connectivities, and intelligence. It is the combined technologies like artificial intelligence, advanced robotics, sensors, and the IoTs and cloud computing. Example, you have go to the Siemens factories, use the digital twins and the connected robot to the produce the component with the near zero defects. So today is the demand for the smart factories and real-time decision making and foster the NPD cycle and improve the qualities and relevance to fabrication heavy industries. Now the industries face the global competition. So shorter produce cycles and high quality expectations. So Industries 4.0 help the respond the speed and data driven decisions. Not just about the machines. We have used the smart integration between the human, robots, and the data. So, are you know the how many you have seen in the automation production lines of a robot in arms in actions? So we have a evolution of the industries. Now the start in the 1.0. So in discussion in 1.0, steam power and mechanizations. So that is the discussion between the in phase improve the efficiency, but the Industries 4.0 is add the intelligence system that the decide the optimization on their ovens. Now the Industries 2.0 is discussion the electricity in an assembly lines. So it means the broad the electricity and mass productions. Now the Industries 3.0 is the electronics and automations. It means the introduce the computers and the automation in the 1970s. Now the Industry 4.0 is the connect the everything is digitally. So Industry 4.0 is the add the intelligence. We have IoT, cyber physical system, AI/ML, and digital twins. Now the core enable of Industries 4.0 is the main several keys is IoTs and sensors. That is the machine and sensor connected by the internet. Second is the robotic and automations. We have the use the robotics, AI robotics, and the automation machines. Then we have used the digital twins and simulation, big data and AI/ML, cloud computing, additive manufacturing, AR and VR cyber securities. That is the important core enable of industries 4.0. So, are you know that the cloud computing is the data store and processed centrally, and the AI/ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, is system that analyze and learn, and big data analysis inside the massive data volumes. And last is our cyber physical system, cyber securities. That is the integration of digital model and physical machines. So a very good example in the core enable of industry 4.0 is the smart factories. Now the smart factories, a sensor will detect a vibrations, data goes to the clouds, and AI predict the fault and the maintenance is scheduled automatically. So that is the meaning of the integrations. Now what is the impact of information and communication technologies? So we have go to the webs. So hypermedia interlinks the documents. Now that we have start the World Wide Webs, Yahoo and Netscape, we have start that. Then Web 1.0, we can use the multimedia. We have interlinked the medias. We have used some languages, yes, Java, XML, UML. So information and communication technologies that is ICTs act as the nervous system of the industries 4.0. Now we have used the social media with the interlink the pupils. We have used the social media in Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, web service, that is the Web 2.0. Now the Web 3.0 is the social media, the interlinked enterprise. We have used the app technologies, and the Web 8.V, cyber physical media interlinked systems. We have used the IoT, iOS, IOPs. We have used the technologies enable the interoperabilities between the device and systems. So example is good when a robot's report is performed to a dashboard through the IoTs. So in this is possible in Web 3.0 and 4.0 is working in the industries. So now that we have the impact of ICT and web evolutions. So now the industries 4.0 is totally connected between the digital technologies, robotics, artificial intelligence, sensors, cloud computing, big data, 3D printing, software service, IoT data analytics, value chains, algorithms. So all this is connected to the Web 3.0 and 4.0 working in the industries. So software is a service and a new marketing model, and smartphones and other mobile device platforms that use the algorithm and direct motor vehicles. So we have shared by the many companies and countries. That is the industry 4.0 technologies layers and their roles. So imagination your mobile phones controlling your factory robots. Would that the field futuristic, yeah, natural today's? So this is the connected with the factories. When the CP is applied to the manufacturing, we had the connected factories. All thing is the IoTs, big data analytics, augmented realities, cyber securities, robotics, M2M, additive manufacturing, cloud computing. So when the CP is applied the manufacturing, we had the connected the factories. Machines, human system is communicated seamlessly. So if the one production line is slow down, another automatically adjusts its speed to the balance output. So this is minimize the downtime and increase the efficiency. So we have imagination your mobile phone and controlling your factory by the robots. So you have put that the field the futuristic, yeah, naturally today's. So design the principle of industries 4.0. is the key design principle is the interconnections, information transparencies, technical assistance, and decentralization of the decisions. This is the example of the brilliant factories. That is the connected factories powering the digital manufacturing. In the 2015, American multinational Ongolum stabilized the brilliant factories in Pune with the invest in 1,000 crores. Factory intelligence ecosystem comprised the digitally interlinked supply chains, distribution network, and the service units along the automation and the 3D printing that enable the company to make real-time decisions to improve the productivities. With the help of the operations technologies, inventories, machinery assets, and production systems, and the IoT, cloud computing, all things, the information technologies we have built with the application of CPSEs in the manufacturing. So this is the design principle of the industries 4.0. A good example of the brilliant factories. Now the design principle of industries 4.0. So key design principles are include the interconnections, information transparency, technical assistance, and decentralizations and decisions. So interconnections means interpretabilities, device and people are linked by the IoTs and IOP. IOP means Internet of Protocols, Internet of Pupils. Then we have given to the digital plant model, virtual copy of physical words, that information transparencies. So that is the digital copy of the physical systems. Now third is the technical assistance. That is the machines is supporting to the humans in decision making. That is the technical assistance. And decentralization decision means that is the system acting the autonomously. So we have the ability of cyber physical system is physical to human to the cobots. Cobots is the assembly line that detect the humans and movements and instantly stop the ensuring the safety and maintaining the productivity. So this is the design principle of Industry 4.0. The Industry 4.0 related the research stream. So different type of research streams. That is the globally research is the expanding in the virtualizations and decentralization and network buildings. So this study aimed to the redesign manufacturing system for the flexibility and intelligent systems. So example is just like in our Parul University, just we have also explored the such areas like using the edge computing to the make the robots decide the faster without the relying the fully on the cloud data. So we have used this decentralizations and the technical assistance, information transparency, and interconnections. So all this adapt the. So now why did they adopt the industries 4.0 solutions? So we have a challenging the word in the live and the work. This is the change that driving increase the expectation with the customers and the pace of change the unlikely slow and either time soon. So now that the globally research is the expanding the virtualization, centralization, and networking the buildings. So now why should the industries adopt these solutions? Because the digitalizations bring the transparency and speed. So according to connecting the people, machines, and product allow the real-time optimizations, product and the negotiate and the machine that best protect the route. So now that you purchase the car body tailing, a welding robots which join the pattern to use the based on its design codes. So that is the self-organization system. So why to the adopt the industries 4.0 in the solutions? So that is the getting the dive into some key inside the industries 4.0 solutions is digitalizations, material management, so that one professor of Siemens, that Dr. Ing titles, explain the essence of industry 4.0 is the communicate and negotiate the process more efficient. We have discussed the one sentence I have put in the slides. Now that the modernizations, so main role is the IoTs. So a world where the pupils machine and produce the constantly communicate and negotiate to the make process more efficient. So now that the what do you the negotiate that the IoT acts a digital nervous system of the smart factories. So in IoTs, it connects the sensor, machine, robots, and operator through the internet. So every asset from the motor to conveys become a smart device that can sense the communicate and the response. Example, in a car manufacturing plant, IoT sensors monitor assembling robots, speeds, temperatures, and power usage, sending that data to the central dashboard. Now in sensor technologies, we have a different type of a sensor is available. Are you see in the example in any lift, or you go and sense your motion sensors, temperature sensors, and many sensors is available. Now the IoT is the main application in real-time data collection and monitoring. IoT enables the real-time monitoring and production lines, energy use, and the equipment health. This visibility allows the immediate action, predictive maintenance, and the quality controls, supply chain and inventory management. Human-machine collaboration is in the IoT. Now that the robotics, it enable new level of the automation and remote controls. That is the automation. That is the robotics is the basically branch of the science and engineering concern the design and construction, operation and use of the robot. Robot is a programmable machine capable carrying the task automatically with the speed and efficiency. Robot can be autonomous or semi-autonomous, interact with the physical world using the sensors and the actuators. Goal of the robotics is the intelligence machine that is the assist human in performing tasks of the dangerous and repetitive and required high precision. Type of robot is the many different type of robots that we have used the mobile robots that is the move around the real environment. Then industrial robots, that is the fixed robotic arm use the industrial repetitive tasks. Then medical robots, robot used healthcare for the surgeries. Then humanoid robots, robot designed to the resemble humans and mimic behaviors. Military and defense robots that were used in the risky and defense operations. Space robots, that is the space missions purpose developed. So many applications in robots, the welding, assembling, material handling and packaging, agriculture, disaster management. Then 3D printings. We have enable and rapid the prototype and rapid feedbacks. Then the communication networks. We have used the different type of a network. We have used the different network devices, as a bridge routers. We have used AI technologies enable the insight and decisions making the large data set, digital twins, provide the digital replies on the which the diagnosis issue of the test operational change, augmented reality and virtual realities allowed the new visualization of data enhance the workers. So now the industry 4.2 is the intelligent supply chain application. So we have used the digital signals, monitoring, supply chain and supply chain manufacturing by the business ecosystem. So we have a signal is classified in two categories. One is the analog signal and another is the digital signals. Analog signal is one type of a continuous signals that can be used the speech signals, and one type is a discrete signal is a digital signals. So we have a different method to analog to digital signal converts, success approximation methods. So we have real-time monitoring, we have the detect, and the analytic and deep analysis, we have used the supply chain decides and the supply chain and manufacturing to the execute to the environment provide to the business ecosystem. Now we have Professor Dr. in Digital Regnals, a Siemens, a digital factory division, industry 4.0 coordinators. So we have given the Internet of Things, connection of people of things and machines connection. This is intent to the produce a variety of new good and the service. Products mean the transport or tool are expected to negotiate with the virtual marketplace regarding the which production element could be best accumulate the next production step. This would create the seamless link between the virtual world and physical object with the real world. The example of factories is the production process is digitally supports and throughout the already exists, and the process is still the low level of complexity. So it's totally a digital companies. So why smart manufacturing matters now? Now today is the competitive age and industry 4.0 impact and academic. So according to the old 2025 survey, 92% of manufacturers believe that the smart manufacturing will be drive their competitiveness in the next 3 years. And the industry 4.0 technology is reshaping the agilities, quality and workforce dynamics. And academic is play the virtual role bridging research between the practical industries and innovations. So good example is the companies like the Hindustan Unilevers use the AI and robotics in packaging, enabling them to the switch between the 200 plus product variant and minimal downtime. Now the core technology powering smart manufacturing. So now the manufacturing today is the use the industrial IoTs. So industrial IoTs machine and sensor collect the real data. Example, just like a temperature, vibration and energy usage. This data enables the predict the maintenance, like replacing the motor behave is valid, and the AI machine learning, AI optimize the process, detect the improve the scheduling, and we have instance the camera based AI system can spot the micro scratch invisible to the human eyes. And the digital twin is the virtual replies of the machines or process. It helps the engineer test, simulates and optimize before the making real world changes. So this technology together are what make a factory truly smart, not just a automated but the intelligent. Now that the what is the goal of the robotic automations and the repetitive task to the intelligent collaborations. So robotics is the evolve the far beyond the repetitive work. Today we talk the collaborative and intelligent robots. So collaborative robots, this work safely along the side humans. Example was the automatic plants. Robots assist the precision assembly while the humans handle decision making. And intelligent robots This can sense their environment and adopt the without extensive reprogramming. So according to Yolt, 46% manufacturers are investing heavily in the automation to the labor shortage. So now that today is one question we are asking how many you think the robots can increase the both productivity and job satisfaction when used the right. Now the role of data automations. Data automation is the invisible backbone of industries 4.0. So data automation is automatically collect, process, and analyze the factory informations without the manual entries. This reduces the error and enable the real-time decision makings. For example, in the smart textile mills, sensor is automatically log the machine temperatures and the speed data every second. No clipboard needed. Now what is the benefit of the data automation? So first is the increase operational efficiency. It means the operational efficiency means faster error-free operations. Now next is the enhanced data accuracy. So no manual data entry mistakes, accuracy is better. Third is the facilitate predictive maintenance. So it means the detect the issue before the breakdowns any machines. Right now a good example in car manufacturers use the data automation to monitor tools wear and reduce the unplanned downtime by the 30%. So can you imagine that the cost saving of every factory avoid the just one machine failure per month? So all things is possible to the data automations in industry 4.0. Now what is the understanding the robotics in the manufacturing? So now the most visible elements in robotics. Use of the robot task of the manufacturers. So now the robotics in the manufacturing involve the using the programmable machine to perform tasks with the speed and reliabilities. Now we have discussed the industrial robot and collaborative robots, that is called the cobots. Industrial robot is the high speed and repetitive operation like the welding and painting purpose. And cobots work side by side humans and flexible tasks. Example in the understanding the robotic manufacturing is the in India is Bajaj Auto use the robotics arm for the welding motorcycle frames with the near perfect with the consistencies. That is some examples and type of robotic applications. We have robot are used the wide variety of manufacturing applications. That is the assembly and packaging, material handling, quality control, and welding in machines. So assembly and packaging, electronics are automotive assembly lines, and material handling is moving heavy part to the safely one place to another. Quality controls using the vision system of inspections, and welding in machinery, precision work of the accuracy matters most. So a good example in the robotics applications, that is the Amazon fulfilled the centers, 100 of the mobiles robots transport good to the human packers, boosting the productivity by 30%. As you show in the Amazon warehouse in Bangalore. So boosting the productivities by the 30%. We have used the productions in robotics. Now what is the advantage of robotics in the manufacturing? Increase the productivities. It means the robots can work in the 24 hours. Consistent qualities, no fatigue to no variance, and enhance the safely. Human stay away from the risky operation. Just like an example in the steel plant, robotic arm handle the molten metal pressing. Are you Supervise the 10 robots, do the repetitive work yourself. Now the integration of robotics and data automations. Forming the heart of the smart factories, that is the explained by the robot generates a large amount of operation data. Data automation system collect and analyze that data, and AI improve the performance continuously. So that is the machine plant data from the robot sensor is analyzed every minute. A cutting vibration increase system adjusts the speed automatically. Now the some case studies, data automation and implementation. This case is the focus the manufacturing companies that wanted to reduce the downtime and manual data entry errors. So walk through the step. They have begun the intelligent IoT sensor across this machines. Sensor collect the production and maintains the data automatically. A central software and analyze data is the real time, and you have company reduce the maintenance cost at 25% and improve the machine up to 80%. That is the automated data flow. And robotic integration point of view is the time focusing on robotic integrations. Now the medium size of electronics manufacturing integration of the robots, cobots, their assembly line. Initially, worker are concerned robots replace them. Thereafter, training cobots start the handling repetitive tasks, human charge of quality and creativity. So what is the results? Production is increased the 30%, detect rate of the drop by the 50%. So day by day the employment satisfaction improve, and they have focused the high level problem solving. So all this in the industry 4.0. That is the tool and technology is digital twins. That is the main tool in industry 4.0. Is the digital twins, real time process, IoT enable equipment, monitoring, welding purpose, robotic cobots is the precision fabrication, simulation software में NSY, AutoForm, SemuFact, then PLM SM integration, that is the single digital threads, additive manufacturing, rapid tooling and prototyping, AVBR, virtual prototyping, operative training, and predictive maintenance, reduce the downtime. So that is each of these tool help the factory become the self-aware and capable of the analyzing and the improving the overall performance. Now the challenges and the solutions. Implement great potential come to the great challenges, and implementing the industry 4.0 is not very simple. This some challenges is high investment, skill gap, legacy machines, integration, data securities. So detailing entire the value chain is a complex and costly. Still the main power of digital tool is still the limited. So that is the some challenges. Now the solution is the government supports and initiate phase industries 4.0 adoption, workplace upskilling, academic industry collaborations. So now the some steps that start the small scale pilot before the full scale rollouts, train the employee continuously in digital technologies, collaborate with the accompanying R&D work. So industry 4.0 requires the comprehensive digitalization of the horizontal and vertical value of the chains. So network of suppliers and the cooperation partners with the suppliers and companies and customers. So we have a planning the pursuing, manufacture and logistics, and customer is a network of the customers. So we have used the company sales, product development, planning, service, finance. So that is the all this industry 4.0 connect the every link of the value chains designed to deliver both the horizontal and vertically. So So horizontal value chains connect the supplier, manufacturer, and customers. And the vertical chain is integrate the management, operation, and production level within the one organizations. So good example in the digital enterprise like BMW use the data from the suppliers, production lines, and customers in one ecosystem. So this ensures the flexibility and transparency. Now the Industry 4.0 value chains. So are you a think you are a smart factories design in the Pune, yeah, component from the Chennai and assembly in the Gujarat. So yet one data system is connected with all. So are you that end-to-end detail in this channel supply? First is the connected the products and remote monitoring with the app stores, then product usage data with the help of the IoT service, IoT operation, IoT service implementation, IoT enabled manufacturing, and end-to-end digital engineering. So you have the some detailed enterprise like a German study of 235 companies revealed that the degree of digitalization across the value chain determine the how well they adopt the industry 4.0. So companies that digitalize the both horizontal and vertically show the fast and innovations, better cost control. So now that we have the sales marketing and work involvement and adopted the after the market service. So this is the digital enterprise. Entire value chain is digital and integrated with the real world to digital world. That is the service, production, production engineering, production planning, production designs. So digital to real words, that is the we have used the simulation, product lifetime management, manufacturing execute system, today integrating automations, life cycle and data driven the service. Industry 4.0 is affected all elements of the value chains. So all these assets of the management and industry's communication priorities. This is the potential of the implementation of the Industry 4.0. Lean production system becomes the smarter than the automation. This concept is called the lean automations. So lean automations at production in the Toyota plant in Japan. So total plant data-driven learns the manufacturing minimize and waste and maximize the productivity. So industries 4.0 does not replace the learns principle, enhance the adding intelligence and the adaptability. So that is the key implication of Industry 4.0 is robot, predict, maintain, adaptive manufacturing, machine as a service, big data drives, quality controls, product line simulations. So now the scenario integrating Industry 4.0 solution with the lean production. So lean production is the they have used the Toyota plant data driven lean manufacturing, minimize waste and maximize the productivity. Now that the from the next generation of manufacturing system will the self-regulating and self-learning. So now the in lean productions, Industry 4.0 is the smart operators, smart product, smart machines, and smart planners. So we have used the in lean productions just in the times and Kanban system and principle of Jidopo methods and DOMS. So now that's the future of automation and agile and resilience of manufacturing. So we have used the from optimization to autonomy Machine will learn from the experience using the AI. Example is Omron's and Cynic's theory of the self-learning system. Second is the decentralization production. Factory will be close to customers, reducing the logistic times like 3D printing, hub near the market, and hyper automations, combining the AI, robotics, and RPA, robotic process automations for the end-to-end automations. Immediate factory machine order is over the spare part and schedule the maintenance and update the ERP system. So that is the all is the automatic. Now the preparing for the smart manufacturing of the revolutions. So transforming is the already is progress, the piece of change is the faster than ever. So in phase of the 3 key points, that is the data automation and robotics are transforming the factories worldwide. Academic research is visuals, solve the challenge and develop the indigenous solutions, and collaboration approach between the educators, students, and industries. So now transforming the progress and academic virtuality and collaboration impact of the preparing of the smart manufacturing revolutions. Now we have some case studies in the adoption of the industry 4.0 is a technological solution. One is the robot working in the Amazon smart warehouse. So Amazon smart warehouse is the how global leaders are applying the industry 4.0. So Amazon smart warehouse is the thousand of mobile robots is navigate the autonomously carrying the good to the human packers. Each robot is guided to data automation and continuously communicating with the central server from the route optimization. Now you saw in the one graph that is the 2013, 2014, 2015, and 2016 to the productions. So this integration allows the Amazon to deliver millions of packages daily with the astonishing the precision and the speed. Engage the audience with the such automation, e-commerce, and image the impact of the Indian manufacturing sectors. Now the second case example is the Siemens. Adoption of the industry 4.0 is a technological solution. Siemens, German manufacturing giant Siemens. Solution is the medical engineering. Artificial knee and half joint via the standard product with the engineer needing to several days customize the package. Nowadays, the software in Steam, the solution enables the Siemens 3 to 4 hours. So our next case, that is the Cement Industries 4.0 Technically Medical Engineering Division. Now the contrast the past and present Indian manufacturing sectors. So now that the earlier customize the each several day engineers manually modify the design every patient in case of the Siemens medicals. Now that the Indian manufacturing from the today factory by to the smart factories, Indian manufacturing, I will show in the different case study and his response. Indian rapidly moving the traditional factories toward the smart factories, so the industry 4.0. In this, the add the data, our big data analytic markets currently is the what is the 12,997 crore is growing in 26% CAGR. Expect the gross is 1 lakh crore. At the inside, the automation engineering robots are still really the many Indian shop floors that is changing fast, and government is the Make in India and a Digital India. So companies such like a Tata Steels and Maruti Suzuki Now the implementing the predictive maintenance system and cobots are safer and smarter productions. So how ready do you think Indian industries and full scale industry 4.0 adoptions? So now the collaborative transformations toward the providing industry 4.0, role of government and facilitators. So smart transformation is cannot happen in isolation, it needs the collaborations. So national manufacturing policy is come to in 2017. So national policies push the manufacturing share the 25% in GDPs consolidate make the Indian initiative focus of the adoption of digital platform. National program of the artificial intelligence, mission of cyber physical system, center of excellence. So all this collaboration is include the government, industries, and academia, all work together, design technology roadmap and skill the development programs. Example, Siemens collaborate the academic institution India for the collaboration design, universities, integrated robotics, IoT, data analyticals into the teaching frameworks. So in this the partnership, the ensure the student graduate ready to the industry 4.0 jobs, bridging gap between the classroom knowledge and real world practice needs. So that is the main role of the collaboration transformations. And the role of government, industries, and academia in the skill India's. So nowadays, that is the program like the Samrat, Udyog Bharat, 4.0 Make in India, Digital India aim to accelerate the industrial modernization. Government also promote the innovative clusters, incubation centers, technology park, help to industry test and deploy the smart solutions. So this is a clear message. India is not adopting the industrial; it is the reshaping of the own version of it. So industries bodies R&D based organizations, innovation the platforms. So industries must act as the implementator. So investing the digital transformation, upgrading the machine and building workplace. So now that the equally important to MSME, small and medium enterprise, to participate the affordable automation and cloud-based analytical tools available in the small form. Now the roadmap of development of industries, technology solution in Indian contents. So academia has played the pivotal roles, and I say that the pride part of the academic institutions. Our university must focus not only the teaching theories, also creating the hand-on the exposed through the innovation labs, capstone project and internship with the industries. So in my universities, that is the work on the live projects such as developing cobot prototypes, auto automation systems, bridging classroom learning and industrial needs. So now the supporting the industries bodies and R&D organizations. That is the organization such as FDP, NOSCOM, automation industries, association, driving the industrialization, training and policy development. So they help the connect the manufacturer and technology, provide the researcher, creating the innovation and ecosystems. Now the collaborations, conclusion, data automation and robotics are future manufacturing. So that is the our adoptions. That is our connect to the India. This is the type of innovation Indian healthcare manufacturing aspire to the localite and digital and patient centric. Now data automation and robotics are future of manufacturing, honoring the education and adoption of crucial for the success. And the data automation robotics are not a futuristic concept. They are shaping of factory today's. Continuous learning and adoption are the essential survivals, and collaborations among the academy, industries, and government will be drive the sustainable innovations. So together, this pillar helps the build a manufacturing ecosystem in autonomous, agile, and resilient. So now that is the my side is concludes, and thank you for all of you patients, hearing and active participate. I hope the session is inspire you and think about how data and robotics can transform not only the industries but also society itself. So now I do love here to thoughts. Any questions?
So you can read on the chat box. Some queries are there.
Okay.
What are the challenges to implement data automation? Will there be any threat that business secrets will go out?
Yes, sir.
Prem Kumar Joshi.
Yes, sir. So what is the main challenges implement the smart manufacturing? So implement data is the high initial investments. Main challenges is the high initial investment. Second is we have lack of skilled manpowers. Third is the data security and privacy issues. Integration with legacies, old systems. Resistance to technological change. So that is the some challenges to implement data automations to the business sectors. Give example, a data automation in manufacturing is textile factories.
Okay.
So that is the main benefit is the data automation and robotics is the increase the efficiency, enhance safety, faster decision making, real-time analytics. So that is the main. Any other questions, sir?
Mukesh Mohane sir.
Yes.
Mukesh Mohane sir. You can ask the question.
Sir. Can read the sir questions. My side is message is not true.
Do you want to ask anything?
Hello. Yeah, sir. Good evening, sir. Sir,
Good
I am
evening.
from,
Good evening.
I am from KIT University, research scholar, sir. So my genuine
Yes.
question regarding robots or cobots is sometimes nowadays it is seen that robots can manipulate, that automated robots with AI, they can manipulate the program and they can, especially cobots, they can act according to themselves apart from the programming given to them. They can go beyond the workspace designed for them. Sometimes this happens. This may be taken as a fault, or this may be done by them intentionally. So how can it is be checked, or is there any solution found out till now regarding this, sir?
Yes, madam. So the main role of robotics is automated physical task, such as assembly, welding, painting, packaging, and inspection. High accuracy and consistency we can be provided to our robots. That is the intelligent and connected. And that is the capable adapting and variable production need to the working safely. humans. That is the called a co robots. So co robots, both are main difference is there is the according to operations we have worked the independently in the isolated zone in the industrial robots. Our core robots is the work safely with the humans. Another programming based fixed and complex programming in the industrial robots and the easy program to the cobots. Safety point to the is the need the cage and barriers, but in cobots we have need the sensor and safety. So use the high speeds in the industrial robots and cobots. They have assembly, inspection, and small batch of work. So that is the in robotics. We have today we have different software is available in the programming according laws, eh, laws 2.0 robotics operating systems. For different type of robots, mobile robots, industrial robots, medical robots, humanoid robots, military defense robots, agriculture robots. So different type of robots we have provide, and according to his applications we have can use in the smart manufacturing.
Yes, sir. Sir, another question, last question, sir. Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
like we know in regarding designing of robots, actuators, sensors, and actuators, they play a major role, right?
Yes, right.
So, in nowadays, that is pneumatic actuator or hydraulic actuator, which one is preferred and why?
A robot is a mainly process that is the main component body sensors. Sensors means a input device. Actuator is output device. Eh? So components
Yes.
that create the motion perform the actions. So manipulators, they're part of robot that interact with the objects. Just like example is the grippers, welding charts, and surgical tools we can use. Then we have used the drive system, the mobility and movements. And main controller of the robots is the data sensor and give the command to the actuator. And then we have go into the power supply and the we have programmers. We have the robot. We have like the language like a Python. Yeah, any other language we can use.
So, like in,
So
so like, hello, yeah. So, like what my query came from is in the internet, it is available that different type of massage giver robots are nowadays manufactured. They give
yes, sir.
massage and for the muscle relaxing purpose, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
their which actuator is actually preferred because their pressure needs to be controlled.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you listen? We have the robotic actuator stand the our mainly technology innovation transferring the energy into the motion to the robot, enhancing their capabilities. So we have a robotic actuator as a muscle power of industry 4.0. So we have provide to the hello.
Yes, sir. I'm available. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have provide to the energy mechanical motion to the part of the robot, such as the arms, legs, or joints. So today now that the movements is the mimic biological muscles here are available in different type of how actuators work and the movements, bio-inspire the designs and the mimicky biological systems. So Hazel actuators, hydraulic systems, living muscles tissues, that is the use in this robots.
Yes, sir. And can we omit sensor in that type of robots?
Uh, which robots we have, which type robots?
So in biological robots means massage giving and all that for the medical purpose which robots are used nowadays. Can we ignore sensors in that, or it is mandatory for all the robots to use sensors, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other question, please? Abhishek, Dr. Abhishek.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, the questions which were asked by Madam, the same questions were from my side also. Quite comfortable answer was given by the sir, so it was very knowledgeable answer, and I am satisfied from that. Same question I was trying to ask regarding medical purposes. And as
Thank
far
you,
as
Abhishek.
I have my knowledge of robotics is concerned, is, sir, sensors are dependent on the types of application we are finding of the robot in a particular field. Madam was asking the question. If we want for range, we will use range sensors, proximity sensors, and all those things. I think so. This is my knowledge is concerned. But the answer given by the sir was very satisfactory. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abhishek ji. Thank you.
Oh.
Yes, anyone, please. You can ask any question related to this topic. Okay, there is no question. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
thank you, Dr. Professor Giriraj Kumar Prajapati ji. This
Thank
was
you, sir.
very nice session. And you are Professor Robotics and Mechatronics Department, Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat. And the session was really fruitful and productive. I'm grateful for the thoughtful and engaging session you shared today. Thank you for the great discussion. It clarified many things, not only to me, but also all the participants. Thank you, Professor, for your time. I hope in future also you will be available for such types of session. Thank you again.
Okay. Thank you.
So our next session would be after 5-minute break, and the session would be of Mrs. Divya Gandhi, Technical Lead, Nest Technology, Mumbai. And her topic is Introduction to Smart Manufacturing Industry 5.0, the next step behind Industry 4.0. And as you discussed, Dr. Giriraj Prajapati, the topic was data automation and robotism, smart manufacturing. So I will take a break. We'll gather again after 5 minutes. So please don't leave the this meeting. And if any question related to the attendance or certification or anything, you can ask me. I'm available here. And those who want break, they can take 5 minutes break. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir,
we gather
thank you.
again. Yeah. Mrs. Divya, is that there? Hello, Mrs. Divya. Are you there? Yeah, I think she's there. Miss Divya. I think she would join at 7:30. Anyway, Mrs. Divya would join in a few minutes. Then Mr. Mendoza is there from Philippines. Sir, would you like to share your thoughts for today's FDP?
Yes,
For
sir.
today's
Thank you very
session.
much.
Okay.
Have a wonderful night to all from the Philippines. It is already 10 o'clock in the evening here in the Philippines. And according to, or based on what I have heard on the technology 4.0, so actually, in the Philippines, I have conducted several studies and research in relation to applications of the total quality management in relation to Industry 4.0. And most of the manufacturing setup in the Philippines have already increased their productivities, including their efficiencies when it comes to cost, when it comes to work efficiency, when it comes to production efficiency, and also, of course, machine and equipment efficiencies. It is also a contributory to the growth of the different industries, especially the manufacturing setup in the Philippines. But the question there is, there must be an intensified focus in relation to the applications of the technology, especially when it comes to information technology that keeps on monitoring the tools to monitor everything. And there is a 95% efficiencies. And that is a very good result when we are talking here of Industry 4.0. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Catalino Mendoza, for your fruitful support to our FDP. And Dr. Mendoza would be taking the session 13 on 11th October from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. His topic is TQM tools in creating a culture of manufacturing excellence. He is Vice President, AGP Elevation and Collaboration, and Professor, University of the East Manila Graduate
Yes.
School. Yeah, Registrar Secretary to the Board World Innovators University. So very knowledgeable persons are there. So we should take the benefit of these sharings. Thank you, Dr. Mendoza. Thank you, sir.
It's an honor, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any query related to FDP? Anybody? Dr. Amish Shukla, would you like to share your thoughts? Dr. Hardeep Singh. Okay, Dr. Hardeep Singh, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes, yes. Good evening. Dr. Hardeep Singh is also going to take one session. Your view regarding today's program. Oh, hello, Ms. Divya, please wait for a while. Yes, Dr. Hardeep, please.
Yes, sir. Today's session was very good. It was very knowledgeable.
Okay, okay. And your session, you are taking the session 10.
Yes, tomorrow.
Session 11. Yeah, tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. you are going to take workforce skill development for smart manufacturing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dr. Hardeep Singh. Dr. Hardeep Singh is Professor, Amritsar Group of Colleges, Amritsar, Punjab. So, and the another topic he would be taking, introduction of electron beam accelerator manufacturing and its application. So very nice. Dr. Hardeep Singh is having 45 years rich experience. So we would be benefited. on for session 10 and session 11 today and tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow we'll meet at 2 p.m. at Saturday. Okay. On that day, the online test would be conducted at 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. and the valedictory session would be there. So you please be on time at 2 p.m. So the session would start at 2 p.m. and it is we can start today the next session. So Mrs. Divya Gandhi has joined and she is taking Introduction to Smart Manufacturing Industry 5.0, the next step beyond Industry 4.0. So Divya Gandhi is technical lead, Nest Technologies, Mumbai. Are you there, Miss? Yeah. Okay, you just wait for 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You keep on going introduction, but start this actual topic. You can share your views related to topic and the overview. Then you can start at 7:30 p.m. because it got break for 5 minutes and some participants are still to be joined. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you can proceed further for general introduction. Then after 2 minutes, you can start your topic.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Divya Gandhi. And today I'll be taking a presentation on Industry 5.0. So, as you all know, those who have attended my previous section, I am from an IT industry. I bring with me over 12 years of experience in this industry with my expertise in technology development. I hold a degree in computer engineering and have completed a certification in advanced computing development. In addition to this, I am a certified AI generalist. And throughout my career, I had an opportunity to work across diverse projects. Say you can say there is a project which is related to the education industry, the project which is related to the entertainment industry. I have worked on set-top boxes. I developed first app for the TVs in association with the Nokia. And today I'm excited to share my insights on Industry 5.0. Okay. And I hope all of you over here has some background into computers, into engineering, and you all must be having some queries about, how the industry is proceeding, how the AI, like whenever I take a session, so whenever there is a seminars I used to conduct, I always heard from a lot of people, is AI gonna replace humans? I'm sure many of you having such queries, like with the evolution of AI, machine learning, is it something which is gonna happen truly? So that is what I'll be covering today. Those who have attended my last session we have discussed about the evolution of industry from 1.0 to 4.0. I'll be taking a little step backward, and those who didn't attend from 1.0 to 4.0, I'll be taking a small section on this, like how the industry have evolved from there. I think 1 minute on a brief of that. Okay. And then we will continue with our new session, Industry 5.0. I would like to hear our queries or any of your doubts which you are having. You can just chat me up. You can just message it over the presentations on the Google Meet, and I'll be happy to report back to you as and when your time permits. Okay, so Ashok sir, let me know when can I start with my presentation? Because I think it's already 7:30 over here.
Yeah,
As
you can
per
start
me.
now. Yes, please start.
Yeah, because it's 7:30 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. So today we will explore how the world of manufacturing is evolving from automated machines in Industry 4.0 to a new human-centered era called Industry 5.0. We will start by understanding what Industry 5.0 is. Okay. And then we will proceed further with our agenda. What is Industry 5.0? Key features of Industry 5.0. What are the difference between Industry 4.0 and 5.0? Technologies driving Industry 5.0. What are the benefits and challenges that we are facing? Real world applications. All these we will be covering today. But just to highlight you all in this thing, okay? So Industry 5.0 is something still which is on paper, because we are still struggling, or you can say not struggling, but we are progressing in the direction of Industry 4.0. So we have not yet started as per the Industry 5.0. Okay, so let me clear into this. So we will, what technologies are shaping it? What technologies are there that are shaping the Industry 5.0, and how it affects manufacturing, people, and society. Finally, we will look at real-world examples and future possibilities. What will be the future possibilities and what will be the real-world examples where the Industry 5.0 is really going to target. All right. Next, proceeding further. As I said, I'll just take a quick look on the evolution of our industrial revolutions. Industry 1.0, Industry 2.0, Industry 3.0, and Industry 4.0. Before proceeding to Industry 5.0. So as I said in my earlier presentations, those who have attended it, it was on 6th of October. If you have not, there are YouTube recordings, which you will, whenever you get a chance, you can view through it. So Industry 1.0, which is the era in the 18th century, there where it was steam and mechanization was there, where machines have replaced the manual labor. Lot of machine work started and manual labor got replaced. Next, we have electricity and assembly line, Industry 2.0, when mass productions coming into the picture, when the efficiency got increased because of the electrical industries, because the lots of work has been taken by the electrical power, and so the reason that the mass production, which was not usually done by the manual production, got increased. In 3.0, automation and digital control, that is where the software comes into the picture, the computers comes into the pictures, and all the work got automated, where we got a control over the digital sector. Next, we had a 4.0, which is the 21st century, where IoT, AI, cloud computing, and big data comes into the pictures. What has happened in the Industry 4.0? We already discussed in our last session, where where machines got smart, people got connected, and there were adapted systems. Now today, as I'll be proceeding towards my Industry 5.0, so I'll be taking you to a next level. which probably you won't find anywhere into physical systems or into digitizations, but that is soon gonna come over there. So Industry 5.0, what is Industry 5.0? First, let's understand. Industry 5.0 is the next step after 4.0, which focused more on smart factories, automation, IoT, AI. While Industry 4.0 was all about machines, data, efficiency, the reason behind Industry 5.0 is about bringing humans and machines to work together, right? So I think this will clear at least few of the doubts, those who thinks that with the coming picture of AI, when AI will come into the picture, humans will get replaced. So for sure, this is not gonna happen. Let me clear out on this. Yes, human got replaced if you will not technically update yourself. If you are still following the manual work, probably yes. But if you are you're updating yourself, you are learning new technologies, you are learning how AI works, how ML works, how the smart work is going on, then surely it will create more of a vacancies for you, more of an opportunities. So in Industry 5.0 is more personalized, sustainable, and human-centered way. So we can think it this way. Industry 4.0, where we make machines smarter. We integrated AI into them. We integrated IoT into them in order to make machines smart. But with the Industry 5.0, it's machines plus humans. So the smartness of the machine plus humans, they both will work together. This is what is Industry 5.0. Just to give you a little brief on how it is gonna happen. So basically you can understand like this, that Industry 5.0 is the next phase of industrial revolution, where we will focus more on collaboration between humans and smart machines. While Industry 4.0 focused more on automation and digitizations, Industry 5.0 adds a human touch, as in there will be more of a creativity, there will be more of a customization, and plus, in addition to this, there's a more of a sustainability. So you can think it like this way. Robot can assemble a car. In Industry 4.0, robots are working alone. They are not working in association with the humans. But in Industry 5.0, the robot and human engineer will work together. So as in, the robot will provide precision and speed, while the human can add a creativity to this, can have a problem-solving skills, which can be taken care. So the humans will focus more on creativity, more of a precision, while the robots will work on the speed, on the perfection. Next, we have what will be the key features of Industry 5.0. First is human-machine collaboration. So in this, instead of replacing people, robots and AI assist human. So this is not where the people got replaced, like I was saying. It's not like the people will get replaced, but robots will assist to the humans. Like I said, this AI, people think of it as an artificial intelligence. But for me, I'll say it's an assistant intelligence. So the artificial intelligence is nothing but an assistance. The smart robots, the smart machines are there to assist humans, are there to assist us. So you can think of it like this way. A surgeon using a surgical robot for precisions, but still making the key decisions. It's not the robot which is making the key decisions on behalf of a surgeon. It's still the surgeons who will be taking the key decisions. Then we have a mass personalization. Like in Industry 4.0, we have a mass production. Like where with the introduction of the machines, we were doing mass production of anything. But in Industry 5.0, it's more of a mass personalization. Here, we are not just producing the product, but we are giving a touch of human. We are personalized them as per the human needs, like one size fits all to customize products. Example, there is a company, Nike. Many of you have heard. They have a smart manufacturing shoe company where they design and customize the shoes, where they are designing and customize the shoes based on each customer requirement and the touch of human creativity. So those who are actually sent their request for Nike customized product, they can give their own designs. They can customize their product. They can, even the people are nowadays labeling their initials in their shoes. Probably many of you have heard those things. Like in laptop bags, you would have heard, or in personalized phones, or the computers, your laptops, covers, tabletops, everything. So nowadays, people are customizing their initials on their shoes. If you'll get a chance, just have a view. There are a lot of YouTube links. You can explore them, you can view them, how the customization is working. And it is happening in the mass personalization. So why mass personalization comes into pictures? So you can see few, when it comes right now, it's not happening. So I have my own company. I want people, those who are wearing like in factory or industry, if you have seen, they used to wear a long shoes, not a normal shoes. They are factory shoes, which are separate. They are helmets. When they actually entered into factories, they need to wear them. So with this, you can see that the factory logo, not just a sticker, which used to happen nowadays, it's actually an engraving which is gonna happen. The factory initials will be there in their shoes and in their helmets. Isn't it crazy? Next is sustainability and circular economy. Focuses on more on green technologies, renewable energy, and reducing waste. Nowadays, you have heard that a lot of eco-friendly companies comes into picture. They are capturing a huge market, although their products are little expensive. Since they have a less of a production, the acceptance is less by the India government since their products are quite expensive. But the countries like UK, US, they are promoting those industries because they want them to come into the picture. Reason could be, you can say, it's a global warming, lots of air disruptions, lots of air diseases which is coming into existence. Because of those things, there are countries, those who are focusing more to the sustainability, more to the green energy. They wanted, as we have heard of, renew, reduce, and reuse. So renew the things what are waste over there, reduce your waste product. So if the product of one industry can be reused by the second industry, then why not? They are doing those supplies. The government is actually working on those areas as well. So basically, Industry 5.0 is not just about the profit. They are there to produce more of our eco-friendly products, to make our environment more green in order to protect our planet. Then we have a human-centric approach. What is this human-centric approach is all about? So basically, workers are not just operators, but are creative partners. Like I said, any industry where they have a worker, they are not just taking their manual labor, or they are not just making them sit on a laptop and do this coding. All those things are easily available. You can do ChatGPT, you can use Google AI, you can use Gemini for all those these works. But then what is your role into it? Your role is to show the creativity. So now, more than a coder or a developer, you should become a creative partner. Now the companies are hiring more. How much creativity you can show. Still, of course, coding can be done, but there has to be a validator. How can you verify that, okay, whatever has been given by the AI results are completely, I can't just do copy paste. I has to be a magnifier. Like whatever AI given me as whether that result is working for my use cases or not. There should be a validator for it. It's not just doing a copy and paste. AI is correct. Probably the code that AI will provide will work in 70 cases, but for the 30 cases, it may not. And that could be my case, right? So the goal is to improve the working conditions, the mental health, and overall job satisfaction. So the people who are doing the repetitive task, like I said, there are people who are just keep on generating the invoice, or those who are just doing the repetitive task. There were openings, if you were aware of, there were lots of opening for data entries, right? In the initial early days, that there is a job opening for data entries, like they just need to put a data on the Excel. That's what their job. Now these days, these jobs are not important because these can be taken care by Gemini. This can be taken care by many AI features. This can be taken on many AI apps. So these jobs are at a risk. Data entries, but invoice, like I said, okay, the invoice is generated. But how will you verify whatever the data have been entered by AI is completely correct? The figure that has been entered by AI is completely correct. So there has to be someone called as data validator, which will verify, okay, whatever data I am getting, or whatever invoices I am generating, or is getting generated by AI is completely correct, right? Okay. What is the difference between Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0? If I say in the aspect of focus, so Industry 4.0 focuses more on automation and efficiency. Their more target is how much we can automate the job, and like I said, how much we can do the mass production rather than mass personalization. But in Industry 5.0, humans comes into the picture again for the personalization of the thing in association with the machines, with the smart machines. What are the goals? The goal for Industry 4.0 that they were targeting is more of a smart factories. Like all the things can be taken care by the factories, by the industry, smart machines. I've already covered this topic about the smart factories. I don't know, I already said that those who really want to see, you can view it on YouTube, how smart industries have grown. I'm not sure how much of you got a time to view through it because of these continuous presentations. But whenever you got a time, just go once and see how smart industries are working, how the dashboards, how the machines are creating a queries, or asking for their self maintenance, self repair, how they are working, how they are intimating the humans, okay, I need a maintenance, I need a repair, right? So in Industry 5.0, human centric sustainable factories. Sustainable factories, I mean the green factories, where the production of the waste products will be as less as possible. And even whatever waste product is coming from the one factory, can it be used as a green product by another industry, right? Roles of human. Minimized machines have been taken over. But again, in Industry 5.0, machines are there, but they need humans to support them. Production. In Industry 4.0, there is a mass production which was targeted, but in Industry 5.0, it's a mass personalization that we are targeting. What will be the priorities of 4.0? As the productivity got increased, the profit got increased. But in Industry 5.0, it's not just about the profit. Yes, profit is there, but it's into a bottom line. But what we are targeting more is more of people and more of a planet, right? Then technologies that are driving Industry 5.0. So what all will be the technologies that will be there that used to drive Industry 5.0? First comes artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. How AI is gonna help and machine gonna help Industry 5.0? So basically, AI will help machine think, learn patterns, and make predictions. So if you remember, I have taken the example of data structures, right? How we are doing, how we are learning the patterns, how we are making predictions. We have considered the example of Netflix recommendations as well. How Netflix is taking capturing a pattern, what user is viewing, which type of a user is targeting for thriller movies, which type of a user is more interested in family movies, which type of a user is more into comedy movies. So based on what you viewed in your previous days, in your previous months, the Netflix will start giving you recommendations. Okay, this is what you like, this is what you rated more. So there are more seasons or more series, something comedy or something thriller is new. Would you like to view them? I think many of you have experienced, those who are Netflix users, those who are Z5 users, have experienced these kind of recommendations. Then ML uses data to improve the performance over time. For example, predicting equipment failure or optimizing production schedules. So this is a machine learning. Machine is learning from themselves. Like I said, when a machine is going to fail, earlier what used to happen, until and unless your machine completely shut down, you don't realize what has happened to the machine. But nowadays, with the smart industries, with the smart machines, the machines, there will be a red light or there will be a dashboard or through an app. They will intimate, they will send a notification. This is my section. Maybe the oil is getting less. So they will send the notification to the concerned team that, see, the oil is running low. A few machines which needs water. Oh, the power has been cut off. No power supplies to a machine and I'm going to die. I just have this much of stock with me. Like I just have only 5 more liters of oil with me. And that can last only for 500 more productions of 1000 more production. And then I'll gonna die. So whatever necessary steps needs to be taken, that can be taken by the humans in order to, before my production gets completely shut, I'll do the maintenance, I'll do the repair, and my machine will start working again. So, for example, AI to monitor the machines, we have a AI which monitor the machine vibrations or machine signals. And if a motor is likely to fail, AI alerts the team before it happens, which is called as predictive maintenance. Predictive maintenance. What this will do? This will save your money. This will save your time. This will save your downtime. So how it's gonna happen? So if I say how it's gonna save my money, if my machine completely shuts, then there is nothing that my maintenance team or only the fuel team can help. They need a complete maintenance team. You need to pay them. You need to call them. Oh, look, my machine is completely shut down. I don't know what has happened. Then you need to call an expertise team. You need to evaluate what has happened, right? So they will monitor your entire machines, entire production. Oh, is there some particles which has come, which has probably caused a failure, which has caused a failure in the machine, or is oil less, and the oil is get over, or there is a problem with some electrical supply. So some expert you need who will evaluate all these things. Rather, when I have a smart machine, I'll say there is a problem in the oil, there is a problem in the water, there is a problem in the electric source. I need this much of a power. And since your voltage is down, I'm not getting that power. So these are machines speak about themselves. That these are the reasons why I'm going to fail. So this will save money because you don't need the expertise. Now you got to know, okay, these lights have been blinked. this certain area is getting the problem. Time. I'm not gonna call someone like the oil maintenance engineer, the water maintenance engineer. If there's a problem in the electric supply, I'll just call that segment of a team, which will save the time for the other people. They don't have to come and evaluate all the people, all the areas, right? Then we have a collaborative robots. Probably most of you have not heard what cobots is, but cobots is like robots, those who work in a collaboration with humans, and that's where we started the terminology cobots. So cobots are robots that are designed to work alongside human safely. Okay. So unlike all industry where robots work in isolation, you have seen that usually there are a room which has been assigned to the robots and they are doing, and certain tasks has been assigned to them, and they are just doing whatever task or whatever job has been assigned to them. Nowadays, it's more of a cobots where human in collaboration with robots started. They have a sensors which used to detect, okay, the human is present, and they stop instantly. Like if you have you can take it as an example of a car assembly. So in a car assembly line, cobots lift heavy components. Whenever heavy components needs to be fixed, that all things when an engine needs to be fixed. So instead of humans coming, 5-6 humans coming and fixing up that engine, it's a humans which is taking care of fixing the components, while a human works fitting them precisely. Will the robot have fit them precisely or not? Is it the way it has to be done? Suppose I have a company of Hyundai. I have a separate models. I have a Creta. I have a Verna. I have Alcazar, right? So nowadays, the same robot can do the job of fitting the engine, because that is what's required by all of my cars, my i20, my i10. But is the area safe, right? No. The way the engine got fitted in Creta is different. The way it got fitted in Verna is different. The way it got fitted in Alcazar, it's different. The way it got fitted in i20. So that is where humans comes into a picture, right? Humans will use the precision, whether it's done precisely, whether the perfection is there or not. So this will improve the safety and accuracy. Safety as in terms, if I hold a big engine in my hand, there may be a chances it may fall off, right? If I am holding any big, you can say clutch plate or something, it may get fell off. So that things can be taken care by the robots, since it is a heavy thing, right? Doors, your dashboards, those are heavy things. But the precision thing that can be taken care by the human. This everything is as per the requirement. Like I said, there is a customization which is happening. So probably one of the user, you can see there are different models. One of the user wants, okay, I don't want this thing, I don't want that thing. So in different models, I'm coming up, okay, in this dashboard, they don't need these features. In this dashboard, they don't need these features. In this my segment, in my SV segment, they shouldn't be there. In my asset segment, they shouldn't be there. So all those things where the precision comes, where the perfection comes, that can be taken care by the humans. Next, we have Internet of Things, IoT. So what is IoT is all about? So in this, we have IoT, which connects machine, sensors, devices to share the data in real time. We already discussed a brief about IoT. So nowadays, IoT is getting used by a lot into auto sectors. In our home, we are using IoT. There are smart fridge, there are smart ACs, there are smart cars, right? There are smartwatches in wearables, which through the sensors detects your BP, your pulse rate. You can detect whether your heart rate is going up or sometimes down. Is your BP increasing or it's low? That all getting used by the IoT. That is get it integrated in our watches and becomes the smartwatches. So how they work? Basically, they have a sensors and they sense your through the radiations. They sense your pulses. Through that, they got to know, and the machine will through the dashboard, or you can say your what you can say your dialer, your details pops up. But in factories, this is called as IIoT, Industrial Internet of Things. So how it is different from Industrial Internet of Things? The IIoT, they have a temperature sensors. There they have a motion detectors, production counters that send live data to the control room, which allows engineers to monitor and optimize operations remotely. So in the smart industry, usually you don't see workers in the industrial area where the operations are going on. They have a centralized computer room where the engineers used to sit, and there are temperature sensors which sense, okay, the temperature have gone high, so you probably needs to cool down. So you can increase the temperature within that area where you have a coolants, where you have a conditioners. So you have to cool down the temperature, and that all they can do sitting at a room. They don't have to move to the industries. They really don't have to go into the factories. That all they can do from their operational rooms, their computer, where they have a computer setup, and that automatically the temperature of that particular factory will get down. And this is how smart industry works. Next, we have our digital twins. This is very interesting concept of digital twins. Simulation. A lot of you have heard of virtual copy of a real system or machine. So a digital twin is basically a virtual copy of a real system or machine. So engineers can simulate changes digitally before applying them in the real world. So if I want to change something, suppose I want to increase my production, or I want to make some changes in my already existing model of Creta, how I'm gonna take this? So my actual copy is there, but the same replica, a virtual copy of Creta, I can take it. And then through that, I can make the changes in that virtual copy. So I can, rather than doing it in an actual model, I can do it virtually. I'll change my little more, I shifted my gear position, little more, I shifted my clutch position. And then I can analyze how is it gonna work. Is it visible or it is not visible? Suppose in my dashboard, if I move my buttons top and down, the Google Maps, I think I'll move it towards right rather than in left. My FM, I'll move towards. So how it's gonna impact the actual human scenario? So this is what all about digital twins. So before actually doing it or actually making a model, I'll just work on a virtual copy and I can realize, okay, how it's gonna work. Is it feasible? It's gonna work out or it's not gonna work out. Next, we have AR VR. So now AR VR is a very interesting concept. AR is augmented reality and VR is virtual reality. I think most of you have seen nowadays time zone. You might have taken your kids to a time zone and there you have seen virtual reality thing. Have anyone observed these virtual reality things? Right. So how it works? Dr. Vikrant, I think you unmuted yourself. You want to say something? Okay. So AR. So AR basically adds digital information on top of the real world. This is called as augmented reality. Whereas virtual reality, it creates a complete virtual environment for simulation, for training purpose, right? So basically, your AR thing, if you have done the Amazon shopping, nowadays, if you'll see in Flipkart or in Amazon, they are started giving you an app where you can actually view, where they just title view this product on your room. So when you click on that, if you are want to view, you are planning to buy a TV or you're planning to buy a refrigerator, you just click on that button and just focus where you are trying to put that product. So it will actually give you a view on top of your actual room. On top of that, it's an augmented reality. It will give you a room, a look, how your fridge is gonna look like in this location, or how your TV is gonna look like, or how your home theater. So suppose I have a different models, some big, some into horizontal, some into vertical, and I'm confused about which one to go for. Whether should I buy a big vertical based home theater or an horizontal based home theater. So those things, you can actually click on those tabs and you can it will give you view it in my room or show it in my room, and you can place your camera, you can position your camera, and it will give you a view. Okay, this is how it's gonna look like. This is what is AR. And if you'll see lots of IKEA showroom, they started showing furniture in your room. If you have experienced it. Next, we have VR. So VR is virtual environment. So there you can't see your room. It's a closed glass that puts in your eyes, and it's completely in, you are into a virtual environment where you can't see your room, you can't see anything. Whenever you have those glasses, you have those wearables, you are just completely into some other world. If you have heard of, there is a 60, 70 things which are there in Imagica, which is there in Mumbai. You have a 60 show, you have a 70 show where you are just into a completely new world. You are just sitting on a chair and you just wear those glasses and you can't see anything. You are totally, completely diving through the world, which is into virtual. So why this is useful? So basically, one is gaming, definitely yes. When you want to take a factory tours, so a lot of factories now they are creating their VRs. So actually, before actually going, when you have to connect with your customers, when you have to connect with your clients, they have a VR videos that they whenever they used to approach their customers or clients. So instead of them actually going and visiting their factories, people started showing their VR videos. Then in training and simulation, so like in Air Force, a lot of people they are doing this Air Force training before getting into the aircraft. They have a simulators where they are getting trained for the ships. The Navy people, those who actually gonna operate it, they are get it trained on the ship simulators. So this is how they are getting trained themselves. So simulators were there before as well, but with this virtual reality, they are getting. I think Tarun have raised your hand. Tarun, do you have any query, Mr. Tarun? I can't hear you. Probably you can just drop a message and I'll get back to you. So for Navy people, like simulators were there, but how can you create that scenario, that environment to them? Like whenever the missiles is coming, how you have to divert your ships, or whenever there is a storm which is coming, how you have to tackle them. So this is with the introduction in, the way VR has introduced, this is giving a lot of benefit. And in India itself, they have there are simulators, there are VR simulators for Air Force, for the Navy people. They are actually, doing them through these things. They are actually learning from them a lot. They have a center at Hyderabad, and they have a center at Pune where they are getting trained based on these VRs. Next, we have 5G connectivity. I think this is very common. Nowadays, everyone knows what 5G is. So I don't have to, I think, more precise more on this. 5G networks enable real-time communications between your devices. It's more of a speed, you can say, low of latency and reliable connections that we are getting. Interesting concept is blockchain. This is a secure, transparent, and a digital ledger. So in manufacturing, blockchain tracks every product from source to customer. So suppose there is a food company. So our food company is using a blockchain to record every stage of the supply chain. So customer can verify product authenticity and safety. So blockchain is basically when the production is happening, right? From the travel, the way it's getting distributed to the distributors, then to the retailers, and then to the end customers. Everything is getting checked by this blockchain. This has created more of a transparency. Okay, I don't have any hindrance. There's something which is getting some of the flaws which is getting happened in mid, right? So this has increased the transparency, this has increased the authenticity, and this has increased the safety. Then we have our renewable energy and green tech. So Industry 5.0, they are focusing more on a sustainable and eco-friendly productions rather than, okay, let my production happen. I don't care about nature. I don't care. A lot of industries got shut down because they are not getting licensed. They are not getting licensed because they are not qualified. Even these days, you have never heard of PUC before, right? But these days, PUC is very much. You can't drive your vehicle in metros if your vehicle is 15 years old. If your vehicle is 15 years old and it's not qualifying the PUC criteria, you can't ride it. In Delhi, it's because of the air check. In Delhi, it is very much there implemented. Probably in tier 2 cities, you won't notice as much, but in few tier 1 cities, like in Bangalore and Delhi, they are on a high target. So AI adjust smart factories integrate solar panels, wind energy, and AI-based power optimization. So basically, they are targeting more the solar power, the wind power, the water power, right? And it's more towards green generation. It's kind of a green revolution. The Industry 5.0 is kind of a green revolution. So AI adjusts energy use based on time and day-to-day and demand, and minimizing the waste. So the your waste is not just going, okay, let the waste come, we will just dispose it when we need. So all these technologies are working together to make factories more smart, sustainable, and at the same time human friendly. Next, we have what are the benefits of Industry 5.0. So main benefit, what I can see as an end user is personalized and customer satisfaction. AI and data analytics allow products to be tailored for each user. 3D printed of shoes, like I said, customized for each person's foot shape, foot size. If doctors are, sometimes if you are having any foot diseases, or there is some problem in your legs, or there is some problem in walking, then there are many companies like Soft Touch. They are creating products based on your foot shape, your foot size. Uh, Sometimes people got paralyzed from one leg. So there are products that they are targeting for them. Okay, for the right side, if your foot is not working, then there are products that the Soft Touch is making products for them based on their foot size and foot shape. This is helping in a medical field, and people are getting benefited with this more. Customer gets better products, right? And obviously companies are earning. Improved efficiency and productivity. So machines learn from data to perform the task faster with fewer errors. With machine learning, every day they are learning new and new patterns. They are learning new and new tasks. Smriti is unable to join through the link. Can someone please look into it? Something is wrong on her hand. So now with this machine learning, with as the machines are learning new patterns, new areas, new predictions based on the machine learning approach, they are getting faster with the fewer errors. There is less of errors and more of a productivity. Like AI schedules maintenance during low demand hours, avoiding downtime. So when there is a low demand, AI itself will lesser down the production. So there will be not much of a extra products will be there at the user end. When AI realizes, oh, this is the downtime, they will automatically reduce the production. This is taken care by the AI. So this is in a way affecting the productivity. It is making the productivity better. Sustainability and resource optimization. A smart system monitor and reduce energy, water, material usage. If I need something, okay, this much of a water is required from me. So AI will take only that much of a water. Even if the 10 liter of water is getting supplied to them, they will keep another 5 liter of water in stock. If the 5 liter is getting used, that AI will evaluate, the sensors will evaluate, okay, I just need 5 liter. You don't have to fill 10 liters to me. In that way, my 5 liters is safe. So I don't have to call up, or I don't have to call up a technician for that. That has been taken care by my machines. That has been taken care by the sensors. That has been taken care by the sensors. If there is any leaks or something, that also can be taken care. Resilience and flexibility. Smart factories adapt to supply chain disruption, like raw materials shortages. If there's a shortage of raw material, that can be taken care by the machines. So during COVID-19, when COVID was there, flexible factories quickly switched from producing car parts to ventilators. So this is what has been done, right? So when the COVID was there were factories, those who can produce ventilators, they actually shift their uh, production from the cars to the ventilators, because that was the time when no one is interested in buying a car. Everyone is sitting at home. But what is more required was the ventilators. So only the industries, only the factories, those who are flexible of doing that, have done that. So that is a key role where we need to do. When something is required, my factory, my industry should be flexible enough in the production of that product rather than just producing whatever. So, a lot of factories, those who were into the production of packaging materials and this, have stopped their production of packaging material and targeted in production of the mask that we have used during the COVID. They switched their production from producing the packaging materials, and they started producing the mask. Those who used to produce, those cloth bags, they started producing masks. So this is where, it's a flexibility that we are getting with the 5.4, with the IoT, with the AI. Safer work environment. Robots and AI take over the dangerous or repetitive jobs. If there is something which is dangerous, where earlier days, a lot of things happen. A lot of people used to die because of the gas leaks that has happened, or some machines have fallen or something like that. So that means so all those dangerous things can be taken care by the robots instead of humans. There are factories, those who used to release hazardous chemicals, which is not safe for humans, even if you are taking all the precautions, but somewhere your body is getting affected with it. So those all things can be taken care by the robots. Enhanced innovation. Humans are free from doing their repeated tasks. They can focus more on the creativity. They can focus more on the designs. They can focus more on the personalizations. So Industry 5.0 encourages collaboration between engineers and intelligent machines. So basically, in this benefit of Industry 5.0, I'll say that it is not just making our production smarter, but Industry 5.0 is also making it human friendly. It is making it more efficient. It is making it more sustainable. Next, we have what will be the challenges that we are going to face of Industry 5.0. So the challenges that I'm expecting in Industry 5.0 is Industry 5.0. Slide change. Okay. Industry 5.0 doesn't just make production smarter, it makes human friendly, efficient, and sustainable. So, what are the challenges then? There'll be a high implementation cost. So, like, if I want to make my factories smart, if I want to make my industries smart, if I want to make my cars smart, then smart systems needs AI, they need cobots, they need IoT, like they need sensors to be smart, which requires a heavy investment. If I want to make, if I'm going to buy, suppose, a smart TV from a normal TV, you can see a price difference over there. If I'm going to buy a smart AC, then a regular AC, you can see a price difference, right? A smart AC will definitely cost you more than a normal AC. So similarly, it's in the case of implementation when industry wants to implement a smart industry from a normal industry. It will take a cost of AI, it will take an integration cost, it will take a cost of sensors. So a high implementation cost will be there, right? Then small manufacturers probably they may struggle with setup and maintenance, right? Because they need those things. Because installing IoT sensors across a plant may cost you lakhs, you know. So probably it will not get adopted very easily. All I can say. Cybersecurity risk, connected machines, more vulnerable system. Hackers could manipulate your data, production, or steal, right? So a cyber attack on a smart grid could stop an entire production line. If someone have hacked your data, that may hamper your production, right? In manual, it is not there. It will not be there. Nobody, since it's the manual thing which is going to happen, nobody is gonna do it. Even if how much data you can hack, what all you are gonna hack, right? But when it's a smart industry, there will be a big impact on the industry. Skill gap and workforce training. So employees need new skills. They need to learn how AI works, how data analytics work. They need to learn about robotics, because if you want to work on a smart industry, you need to know, okay, how the data and how I need to do data analytics, how I need to do data prediction. So it's not just about machines who will send you. Machine can do their job. They will send you a notification. But then rest, you need to upgrade your skills in order to understand. Okay, this is what I got from my machine. Now, what steps needs to be taken? That skill, I have to be that skill proficient, right? So, I said, uh, you need skills. You need to upgrade yourself in order to be in this market, be in this sector. Universities and industries must work together to upskill engineers. So there will be a workforce training which will be required. Then technical mechanical engineers may need to learn data visualization or predictive maintenance systems, right? Then we have our integration with legacy systems. Many existing machines in factories, they are not that smart that you can easily, introduce, or you can easily implant sensors in them. It's little difficult. probably some of the parts didn't completely need to change in order to work the way it needs to be. Job displacement concern that is there in market, that is very much in market. Every seminars, every sessions, every lectures that I used to attend, if there is a crowd of 100 people, 80 will ask the same question. What will be the job displacement? So automation might reduce the need for some people, manual roles, right? But however, it is also creating a new jobs in robotics, in AI, in data analysis, in system designs. You need to learn it. You need to upgrade your skills. You need to update your skills. And there is a creation of a job. It is just a job displacement from one section to the other section. But I will not say that there is no more jobs. Everything can be taken care by the machines and everything the machines will do. No, that's not going to happen. Then we have ethical and environmental concerns. So basically, this comes when we need to balance technology advancement with ethical and environment responsibilities. This is what is a key. So Industry 5.2 is focusing more on sustainable growth without harming the society, without harming the people, without harming our nature. But as per 4.0, that sustainability is not there. People are focusing more on the mass productions. They are less concerned about the green products. And that's the reason why, the problem of this air is coming, the air control is coming, why the global warming is increasing, why there is a lot of imbalance in the nature. This is why it is happening in the temperatures. So global warming is one major concern, but 5.0 is targeting to those. But the government have regularized already. They already have some regulations which you need to get the certifications. You need to get your company, your industry, not the companies, but the factories and industry. They need to be so and so certified. They should have that certified. They have to follow certain guidelines in order to make their companies and in order to make their factories. And there are a lot of industries and factories which is getting shut because they are not following the government guidelines. They are not following the rules. They are not following whatever factory certificates. They are not certified factories, and that's the reason why they are out of the market. Now, real world applications. Okay, so many of you must be thinking that Industry 5.0, where they are going, where they are putting up. So basically, this industry is targeting everywhere, right? From the healthcare, automotive, electronics, food industry, and your sustainability, right? So in healthcare, we have the challenge. What's changing? So right now we have AI assisted diagnostics. So AI is scanning your X-ray, MRI, lab reports, so which is getting checked more accurately without human errors. Doctor use AI inside to confirm results. If I've heard of IBM Watson, that's a machine these days doctors are using to detect cancer pattern early. So, from your reports, your reports, you can detect early cancer. So you don't have to really, person has to suffer from a stage 2 or stage 3 just to get it detected. It is getting early. So IBM Watson is the machine which is getting used these days for early cancer detection. Then robotic surgeries are happening. Robots are assisting surgeons in complex surgeries, doing it with high precision. Da Vinci surgical systems is a robotic machine which is nowadays assisting surgeons these days. If I'm not wrong, it's a Da Vinci. You can check it back once. Smartwatches and sensors, they are collecting patients' vitals. They can collect patients' vitals 24 24/7. So those who are really high BP problem, you can see they are wearing smartwatches all the time during a sleep also. Then there is a personalized body parts like dental crowns, bone implants that patients are going through. Then using AR, VR, there are machines that is helping doctors in this sector. Then second sector we have is automotive. So like I already mentioned about Tesla, robots and car assembly, AI in design and maintenance, AI simulations is there for optimized car and safety before the prototypes are made, predictive maintenance once mechanics before part fails. Customer can choose customized interiors, seat styles or colors. These days you might have heard all those billionaires, they are just customizing their cars. Recently, those who are from Jabalpur, I remember in the last session there was someone who attended a session from the Jabalpur. There is a billionaire from Jabalpur who shifted to Dubai. He runs he is into if I'm not wrong, he is a builder. He is into construction company. He customized his car for his 1-year-old daughter in pink color Rolls Royce. That is very much in the news. So you can just go through it. He completely customized the Rolls Royce car in pink color with all the interiors like kitty feeling. Then there's a 3D printing customization. There's a smart sustainable manufacturing. IoT-enabled cars are there. Before you stepped into the car, you just from your home, you just turn on your AC, your car AC. You can unlock your car. You can adjust your seat through an app. And the moment you enter your car is all ready for you. Electronics customization and intelligent manufacturing. Smart factories, then quality control with AI vision system like cameras and AI detect micro defects faster than humans. Sustainable electronic production companies recycle materials and eco-friendly manufacturing. Food industry, smart, sustainable, personalized nutrition, you can say. Sensors are monitoring soil, weather, crop health. Using a sensors nowadays, farming is happening. This is called smart farming. So there's a sensors which will detect, okay, the soil is fine or not. So this errors can be made by humans. Humans can't make out, okay, the soil is how long it will be. But sensors can find out, okay, this much of a soil can give this much of a nutrients or can last for this long. Later on, you need to change your soil or the crop health. Okay, now the smart farming, with the help of a smart farming, the farmers are getting to know, okay, my crop will get spoiled in so and so time, or this is not going to be turn out fruitful. This is all what is a smart farming is all about. Then food personalization is using AI and genetic data, companies designing diets suited to an individual health need. So there's a lot of I'll say, lot of new companies, lot of small scale countries, a lot of companies has come up with a customized product, that this product is for your height, this product is good for your eyes, this product is good for your legs, or this product is good for your brain. Nowadays, if you have any one of you have experienced, a lot of small gummies are started coming for under 5 children. Those who have eyesight problem or their vitals are somewhat here and there, in form of gummies instead of medicine. They are started introducing those gummies. Even doctors are prescribing those gummies. So one of my nephew, I personally experienced that. One of my nephew. So instead of medicine, they gave that gummies to the kid, make them eatable. So which is very much, and kids can have it very lightly, they are not into medicines. They are like, we are eating gummies, we are eating chocolates. Energy sector. So Industry 5.0 focuses more on clean energy, digital monitoring, human oversight. Then we have balance energy efficiency, sustainability, reliability. So smart grids, like with the help of IoT and AI, Industry 5.0 focuses more on clean energy, digital monitoring, and human oversight. The goal is to balance energy efficiency, sustainability, and reliability. So basically, AI predicts demand and distributes energy efficiently. AI is balancing where I can use solar energy, where you can use wind energy, where the traditional power sources automatically. Sensors are detecting overheating before failure, which is helping before the downtime comes. Then a small scale solar wind system connected via blockchain for transparent energy trading, how the energy is traded. So this is more of a cleaner energy, smart consumption, reliable distribution with human and AI driven processes. Okay. Next we have future outlook. I'll cover this very quickly because I think I'm running a little late, and probably if you might having some other session, let's cover it very quickly. So machines will handle the precision, speed, and data analysis, and humans will contribute in creativity, empathy, and strategy thinking. This is more like augmented humans. In green manufacturing, factories powered more by renewable energy, solar, wind, and hydrogen. We are targeting zero waste production, but let's see, it's all on the paper. Nothing which is we are doing now, right? AI will predict trends, detect problem early, and can recommend solutions. Managers will no longer guess, they will decide based on real-time analytics. Cloud computing and edge AI will make this faster and scalable. Hyper-personalization in product. So personalized products, mass customization, digital trends can personalize your products at a scale, 3D printing. Then we have workforce upskilling, ethical AI, responsible automation. So all these things which is getting targeted with the help of AI rather than, just which is not there in 4.0, but like I said, it's an ongoing process. We can't say that anything. We have not yet touched the 4.0. So 5.0 is pretty much what we are expecting in the future. This is what is all into future outlook, where we are targeting more of a human collaboration with the AI, more of a personalization, more of a smart factories, carbon neutral factories, so that we are targeting more our global warming issues, more of a eco-friendly environment. So last we have a conclusion, and this I'll say Industry 5.0 is more of a AI, less robotics, plus human creativity, plus sustainability. So this will include AI, robotics, which can be taken care and which can be replaced by machines. But human creativity, that is where you need to scale your creativity. You need to develop your creativity. You need to upskill yourself. And sustainability is more for green source. It's not just about making things faster and cheaper, but making them smarter, greener, and more human-centered, right? Okay, so this is what I'm done with my session. I'm sorry, I am 9 minutes extra. I've taken your 9 minutes extra. So if you have any queries, please.
Madam, good evening, madam.
Yeah, good evening.
One small doubt, madam. You're telling that cost is increased. What is the percentage of cost is increased compared to Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0?
Okay. So just to answer your question, Doctor, it's a money man,
model.
right? Yes. Okay. So, sir, I'll say the percentage of cost. So, it depends, right? So, it depends on individual sector to sector. What you are going to make smarter? Are you going to make your home smarter, right? There'll be a different cost Because if in order to make your home smarter, you just need a smart bulbs. You can use a smart AC. You can replace your existing refrigerator with a smart refrigerator. But when it comes to industries, it depends from various industry. If you have a small scale industry, also if you have a small production, you just need just one of your plant, just one of your unit to update. Then it may cost probably, if I'll consider an example of packaging. If I want to, right now I have a manual packaging where I have a workforce where people are doing it manually. If I want to make it smarter, I need to include a sensors, I need to include a chips, I need to make my complete environment Wi-Fi. Because the main requirement is the internet, is the connectivity. In order to make anything smart, in order to make anything work, you need a connectivity. I need that 5G connectivity for my machines to work. Then this is all about connectivity. Then I need a system. So system, if there's a small industry, probably with 2 laptops, 1 desktop will do your job. But if you have a huge production, you need to change your entire workspace as well. You're getting my point? If you just need, you may need, if I have a big industries, like I have witnessed one of such industry, Tata Steel, Kalani, I have mentioned it. It's in Rajasthan, right? So for them, it's a huge, huge expense that they have done. They have done in crores. They have a huge factories. They change their entire, workspace from where the users can sit, the data scientists can sit. They have a team of data analytics, and they have a big AR systems, VR systems where they are monitoring how each unit is working. So it's an expense. But if I have a small production, I can just make my environment Wi-Fi with 2 laptops, 1 desktop, with 2 desktops. I can do it. Where it just costs in terms of lakhs only. I just put a sensor, and then it again depends how much smart you want. Do you want your industry completely smart? Do you want everything right from the repair, maintenance, everything has to be taken care by your machine, or you just want the production? So then it again depends. You just want the sensors for your production only, or you want sensors for your productions, your maintenance, till your raw material supply. So it varies. So I'll say from lakhs to crores to millions. It varies. So I can't give you an exact count, exact amount, how much it's gonna cost. Until and unless you say me, okay, I have this industry and I want to, make it a smart industry. I have so much of a machine. I just want to make it just a production based smart, or just a maintenance based smart. Then I can say, okay, probably this is the amount, which can be taken care. Instead of raising hand, Catalina, is it possible for you just to type in the message? So I'll get back to you.
Madam,
Okay.
another one.
Hello, good evening.
Hi.
Congratulations for the presentation of the industry 4.0 and 5.0. So my only concern is, how about the replacement of the industry when it comes to replacing the human workers with the 4.0 and 5.0? Because that is one among the problems that we commonly encountered when we apply the highly technical concept in the manufacturing setup, including the replacement of human being. And that is also one among the costs in relation to the first question. It is also one among the costs on the part of the industry, on the part of the company, because they need to train a lot of people and they will be spending a lot of money just to train more people. So how would you reconcile the problems that across the world replacing human being with the industry 4.0 and 5.0?
Correct.
Thank you very much.
So before coming to your query, Catalina, I think Mr. Manimaran, I answered your query.
Yes, madam. If you are human interface mean what is the error? Some human interface mean error is happen. In smart manufacturing, the minimal error is. What is the error
Minimal error.
percentage?
Okay. Catalina, I'll get back to you once again. Just let me answer, let me connections. So the percentage of error, you can say there will be still as of now considering. So like I presented you for the 5.0, this is not all I said at the beginning only, this is all into the paper. This is not what we have in real. It's all in the paper, right? So basically, as I'll say, this is all in the paper. This is not something which is technically there. And 4.0, the percentage of error, if you'll ask me, is somewhere close to 25 to 30%. Still, the machines are making error. And the percentage of error varies because sometimes it's a disruption of humans, sometimes it's a disruption of machines. Because my machines are not few of the industry. My machines are not completely smart. So the thing is, my machine is informing me. I have mentioned during my presentation also. My machine is informing me. My machine is sending a notification to me. But even after those notifications, if I'm not taking the action, which is more important, if I am getting something, if I'm not taking the action, then the percentage of error get increased. But it is as low as 7%. Trust me on this. It is as low as 7% in a mass production. But for industries, they are facing much because they are not completely smart. They just put that smart thing into the production. But if the raw material supply, they are not smart. In the maintenance, they are not smart at all, right? So that percentage varies, but it is as low as 7%.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Yeah.
Madam, another one question, madam. In India, how many industries follow the industry?
If I'll say the completely smart industry, those are not completely smart industry in India. There are a few startups.
Okay.
But the two major is Tata Steel plant, which is at Kalinganagar, and the other one is Mahindra and Mahindra, which have made, which is into automotive sector. And yesterday also I said that B90 is their smart production. B90 and B60, the electric car, is their smart production. Not completely smart production, but yes, major.
Any government organization is there, madam?
Sorry, I didn't hear you properly.
Any government industry or government organization follow the industry?
Government, they usually don't have their own own industry or own factories, right? They usually hire. So first, if you know, these are the private sectors who gets more frequently into these and make. So you can consider Adani, you can consider Reliance, you can consider few more big shots, Birla. Because they will come into smart manufacturing and smart industries, and once they pass the bill, because government has their own restrictions, they have their own limitations. Until it is not fully certified that, oh, this is what the results are. These are the private sectors, those who target. Government comes little later. Once they'll get to know, okay, Adani have their Tata Birla is there, Ambani's Reliance is there. So then only, they will step into this. This is what my personal view is. Okay. And till now, the only I've heard of Tata's thing and Mahindra and Mahindra till now. But maybe many other companies, many other industries are targeting this thing. You may see them in future.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah. Catalina. Okay. So coming to you, I'll say to answer your first query is about people. I already said that most of the people come with this query, the same query, that what about people? What is once this AI comes into the picture, what will be the human jobs, people jobs? So I'll say those who are doing the repetitive jobs, right? Like those who are doing the data entry jobs, those who are just doing the invoices, those who are just doing some manual jobs, which are they are industries. Those who can do, they are jobs. They are designers, they are designers, those who are just making a traditional design. So in terms of clothing, in terms of shoes, in terms of parts, they are definitely gonna replace. Until and unless you don't put your creativity into it, your mind into it, your job is at risk. I'll say that. Because what happens? It's not just about 4.0 or 5.0. In 1.0, there was a mechanical work which used to do. There was a lot of handworks. But when machines come, you just switch on the machines. Then the people who, skill themselves how to run that machine, how to view, those who are started working in factories, those who gained the knowledge of machines, how machines are working, only those people saved their jobs. Remaining all was out. That was as happened from the era 1.0 to 2.0. So that is what is going to happen in 4.0 to 5.0. If the coders are there, if a lot of coders are there, but you are not putting your brain, you are not making something creative, you are not saving my time, you are not saving my efficiency, then you are gonna replace. So that's what I mentioned, that you need to upskill yourself. You need to increase your learning. And in my last presentation, I said that initially it feels scary. Even I was scared when I have to change my technology and I decided to learn to AI and machine learning. I was quite well with my job. I was a project manager. I was doing my job happily. I had a team of 300 people under me. But later on, this is what has come to my mind. If I'll not update myself, if I'll not upskill myself, 5 years down the line, my job is gone. Because now it will be no more HTML, no more CSS, no more JavaScript and all those things. I need to upgrade because those things can be taken care by AI. There are a lot of apps which are giving you coding. So I need to upskill myself. Even if AI giving me a certain set of code, I'm evaluating it and I'm putting my own input to it. Okay, if I'll do these changes, because still, what is AI? AI is doing what all pattern it got, what all they already learned from the humans. But human brain is wide. You can think in any direction. There are multiple opportunities. There are multiple options for you. You can evaluate. You can do all the possibilities. You can work. You can think on it. AI can't think. AI is doing what all we feed them. They can't do anything creative, and they are not doing anything creatively for that matter. Okay, so I'll say certain sectors like if I'll consider a healthcare healthcare sector. So there are anesthetics. What's their job is? What anesthetics are doing? They are just going through your lab reports. They are evaluating your report, and based on that, when you are going for a surgery, they are just inserting that anesthesia in your body. Right? This is what their job is. Now, suppose in a hospital there are 5 anesthetics. Those who are doing this job before surgery in some big hospital, I'm talking about big hospitals. So there might be 5 anesthetics. Suppose in a day one is not keeping well, there are other 4 anesthetics. But when robotics comes into picture, when robots comes into a picture, this will no longer the case. Because based on the reports, based on your reports, AI will detect, okay, this is the amount of anesthesia needs to be given. Robots can give the anesthesia, but still I need a person to evaluate my robot, right? I need a person who will evaluate my report. So and so person is having these problems as well. So I can't give them 5 ml of anesthesia. It has to be very low. So for that, people need. It is not they will go completely out of picture. Because robot job, they will just inject anesthesia in your body. They can't realize, okay, this is the person having so and so, and I'll just give. No. For that, you need human, you need doctor. So I'll say, from 5, now I need only 3. Doctors will go, they will evaluate a robot, they will evaluate the reports of the patient, and the robots will do the job. Probably for someone you can't give it on hand, and then from different source you need to anesthetize that person, so doctor can take care of these things. So that's what I'm saying. Robots will do the repetitive tasks, but the decision, the creativity will always be taken care by the human. And that is where you need humans. And I started my presentation with 5.0 is more of a human-centered approach. It's not just machines. It's always human-centered. Did I answer your query, Catalina? You there? Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I'm Anuja from KIT University.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a very informative session. Thank you so much for this wonderful presentation. So what my query is that, as you told, it is well said that AI nowadays is been developed as a human-centric effort, means efforts are being given to train human. Like when computer came, suddenly in every sector, human was trained to work with computers.
Right.
But computer has never replaced human. Means till
Right.
now also people are using computers, and with the help of that, people are learning new things.
Right.
So AI, I am thinking that AI can never replace human.
Right.
So my query is, as per your presentation, what I have learned is, my thought process is that as nowadays AI is in very trend, so the education sectors and the awareness sector regarding AI should be incorporated in each and every sector. See, because for every sector, AI tools and AI techniques are different.
Correct.
Right. So softwares, then tools, techniques, everything is different. So is there any government scheme or any private MOUs with the help of which students, research scholars, and everybody can learn like computers? AI also they can learn for free, or anything is there, ma'am? I'm not aware of, so I'm asking.
Yeah, sure. So, Anuja, just to answer your query, Ashok sir have, introduced this session. So,
Yes.
this is basically for faculties, right? You got aware of how AI is introducing in your field. You should have that knowledge, but you should not keep it to yourself. For the people, those who doesn't know, you have to, create that curiosity in them. That see few things you can do, like a small scale industry. You would have noticed that there are a lot of people at the villages, those who are actually running a company, small scale industries, which we used to call.
Yeah, basically
But
agri-based companies.
Yes, but they are not aware of, like the concept of a smart farming is there, right? But they are not aware of. Although in India, still the major sector is farming. Still the major thing is used to do by farming, right? It's a big sector in India. But I am telling you, only 1% of the farmers are aware of what a smart farming is. A lot of them are still doing the suicides. A lot of them are still creeping when their crops doesn't grow, right? So we as a faculty, we are getting trained for this only. The ATAL is the best. I think it's a government thing and it's a best platform where you are getting educated without paying any fee. It's free of cost for you, right?
Yeah, ma'am, but we have at least basic communities to learn all this. Lot of people are there who, like in SSG groups, the villagers, they run a company, but they don't know to use computers. So
Yes.
so
So basically, I'll
come
say
government can,
we
yeah.
have formed I am a part of certain such communities where we are working in those sectors. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll not say I'm going to each and every village, but in my community, all over India, the community which we belong to, okay. So there are total 5,000 all across India, and we are training them. We are taking lectures free of cost for them, and we are training people how they can make. Sometimes government, sometimes the state government, sometimes central government. They started connected with us, and you know, they asked us to take our presentation, and this is an overall presentation for you. Like these sectors. Sometimes we take sector specific presentation.
Yeah.
How AI gonna help farmers, or how AI gonna benefit healthcare sector. So I personally conduct sessions for the healthcare sectors, how
Oh.
AI is gonna benefit it. I have taken sessions for a smaller scale industry people, how well they can use. In my last presentation, I'm not aware of if you were there or not, but I said that smaller scale industries, they can use at least chatbots in the, so that they don't need every time when the queries are coming to them and they don't answer it, and most of their business are gone or most of their clients are gone, because it happens. Like nowadays everyone does shopping from Amazon, you does, I does, everyone.
Yes.
We buy product from Amazon. My product is defective, I don't know, there is no return policy, what needs to be done? The customer is not answering my queries, the Amazon is not taking care for it. I'll be out. Next time I'll be cautious. I don't want to buy from such customer. I don't want to buy from such client, right? I'll say, okay, so and so person, suppose ABC is the company who is selling so and so product. Next time when I'm gonna buy, I'm definitely not going to buy it from ABC.
Yes.
I may buy a product from different DEF company, but not from ABC. I'll put a reviews, I'll put a negative reviews, I'll put a video, right? All those things happen for every one of us, right? But I did, right? So that's why I said, because they might be into small manufacturing, they don't have their chatbots, and they don't have so big a team, those who can take care of your query 24/7. And many of my, like when we access WhatsApp, you might have seen that there are few groups in everyone's WhatsApp, I can say.
Yes.
So are full of mass messages, and we don't bother to read all through them, right?
Yes.
Because by the time when night we sleep, we just checked once, and morning when we got up, you will see some 57, 60 messages, and we are like, okay, we don't bother. This is what happened. And it happens with every one of us, right?
Yes.
So the same happens with those. You are one person who is buying a product. But in India, you are not just the only one person whose product has become defective or who has an issue. I may have all over India, I may have some 100 more customers. Ho sakta hai mera production might be happen. My production have gone on a toss for certain month. And all my customers are facing issue.
Yes. So constant monitoring is needed, ma'am. That's what I say.
Constant monitoring. How you will do constant? If I'm a small scale industry, by the time I realize, okay, this production has happened and this has gone on a toss, it has already distributed to 500 customers.
Yeah.
Maybe 300 didn't bother. They ordered from some other company, but 200 might have.
Yeah, that
and
means,
I felt why they didn't.
Yeah, that means, ma'am, it is the person's effort which will make him learn everything.
Right. So AI is what? AI doesn't learn anything from themselves. It's a machine learning which is training AI. And what is machine learning? Machine learning is we are putting those patterns, we are training through machine learning, we are training the AI.
Yes.
They don't gather the knowledge from themselves, right?
Right.
When you see, have you experienced the recent Google feature, Google AI overview?
Yes.
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 What happened in Google AI overview?
That whatever we want to know, Google just posts the overall brief about something.
Right. So this is what AI overview, right?
Mhm.
What AI used to done earlier, what used to happen when I want some knowledge on ABC. So I got what is it? ABC. So I got multiple sites, multiple links. ABC, ABC, about ABC, ABC, ABC. There is one company, company two, company three, company four. Lots of website used to come, right?
Yes.
And we used to click them, we used to go to them, and
Exactly.
we used to get other information.
Hmm.
What AI overview is doing? They navigate through those 100 sites and give you an AI overview. So what they are doing? That is not something what AI has gathered.
Hmm.
Gathering information only what you or certain company have inserted. They are just collecting all those information and presenting it for you. So
Yes.
you are spending your time for those 20-25 sites, visiting them and gathering what is ABC. I am giving you an overview what is ABC. And sometime if you go in detail, they will give you from this site, from this site, from this site.
Yeah. No, what my question, yeah, I understood, ma'am, but my question is there any, like when computer was introduced, it was made compulsory by the government to learn computer, right? So likewise in education sector or training sector, has there been made any compulsion to learn AI till
No,
now? Or
till now, no.
But
I'll
it
say
should
no.
be, I think.
Because computer, because computer got evolution of computer happened earlier, right? In the era of 90s, when we have supercomputers. That time government doesn't ask anyone to learn computers. There were not so much of resources only. I'll tell you, my father was in MPB. He is a retired executive director in MPB. He was the first person in the entire Madhya Pradesh Electricity Board who worked on supercomputer. And there were a team of only 5, all through from India, all through from MP, who have worked on supercomputers. So do you think at that era, so like that era was there for computers, this is the era for AI. Until and unless the AI doesn't get into that stage, you can't ask everyone to learn AI. But still people are asking, you should learn. At least the professionals can learn. But I can't make it as a compulsion. And from 18th century to the 21st century, still you think people are learning computer or using computer? I'll say only in India, there are more than 70% of the people those who are not using computer, even they know how to use it. They are not using it.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Tanoja, for debating the AI versus computer. Actually, it should be user friendly. The software, if it is user friendly, everyone will use it without compulsion of government. Okay, we'll keep on discussing this in the remaining 3 days. So thank you. This
Thank you,
is
sir. Thank you so much.
AICTE
Thank you, ma'am.
AICTE Training and Learning ATAL Academy sponsored online faculty development program on empowering faculty on Industry 4.0, 5.0 and smart manufacturing. This program is being run from 6th to 11th October. Our patron, Mr. Sanjeev Mishra, co-patron, Mr. V.N. Tiwari, coordinator, myself, Professor Dr. Shukmar Gupta, co-coordinator, our director, Mr. Anshul Jaiswal, sir, and joint coordinators, Mr. Mitesh, Mr. Chabesh, Dr. Amit, Mr. G.P. Patil, Dr. G.K. Bhure, Mr. Tarun Berenwar, and Mr. Ashutosh Shukla. This program is being organized by Department of Mechanical Engineering and Department of Computer Science Engineering of Satpura College of Engineering and Polytechnic Balaghat. So we have reached to mid of this FDP because it is 6 days FDP program and we have concluded 3 days by the end of the day. So it was session 5 and 5-6. The session 5 was taken by Dr. Giriraj Kumar Prajapati ji regarding data automation and robotics in smart manufacturing, and session 6 is taken by Mrs. Divya Gandhi related to introduction to smart manufacturing industry 5.0, the next step beyond industry 4.0. Ms. Divya Gandhi is a seasoned technology professional with over 12 years of experience across diverse roles and locations, including Mumbai and Bangalore. She holds a bachelor degree in computer science and a postgraduate degree in advanced computing from Hyderabad. She is certified as an AI journalist by the Economic Times. She is currently pursuing an executive master's program from IIT Bangalore. With a strong foundation in technology and a passion for continuous learning, Ms. Divya brings a strategic and innovative approach to very professional endeavor. Thank you, ma'am, for an amazing session. I truly appreciate the time and effort you put into the session. It was incredibly very valuable. Thank you for such an insightful and enriching experience. I feel more confident and empowered after your session. Thank you, Ms. Divya. I joined into your session with a lot of questions, and now I'm now with clear answers and a new sense of purpose. Thank you for being with us, Ms. Divya Gandhi. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you all and everyone for coming and attending this session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so tomorrow we are having 2 more sessions, day 4. We are having a senior person from NTPC, Mr. Ajay Gupta, will be delivering session 7 from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Engaging management principles related to engineering such as operations, supply chain, quality control, and project management